So, this ain't all the women. I can't see. You can tell that I'm out of this shit. I'm sincerely out of this shit. These, based off all of this shit that I see in the so-called manosphere, I'm gonna show you examples about the same dudes who were out here talking shit about just pearly things. The one funny thing about funny thing about this, right? That the same people who talk about just pearly things, including O'Shea Du Jackson, he was promoting women who talk absolute cash shit about black men. He talks shit about black men every chance he gets. And this is a guy who's not even in America, but he's in Uganda. So let's check it out. Let's check it out right now. And let's give you the equivalent how many subs that these women have. Fake red pill women that advocate for men. And how many of these women actually boost the numbers of real guys who've been here for longer than them, but never gave them no spotlight. The Danica Maries, the Danica Maries, the all these other people. I never saw none of these women ever elevate anybody who was here. And I'm talking about guys that's been in this space for years. Guys like a Phantom Clutch, guys like a Clittery Jones, guys like Verb. I know a lot of dudes don't figure saying, they don't need women to promote them. But I never heard these women try to promote guys and elevate guys. The same women who so-called advocate for men, they never push up men who actually are advocating for men. They use the money for themselves, and they say, oh, they just hog it. I have never seen these women invite certain guys on their panels, men who know exactly what they're talking about, and then say, hey, I'm going to give you a platform. You can get some of this money as well. And you give it to your community of men because you've been here a lot longer than me. They go to the grifter guys and then they bounce out. So we're going to go. Let's go. All the while, I got to coincide with my, with my online. So, just pearly things. The new girl on the scene. Just pearly things. Pretty much told the whole world that she was just in it for the entertainment. She got some booster money. And she got some booster money and basically was like, okay, I'm gonna use it. I made a video yesterday about how just pearly things didn't cheap out when it came to her pandering, because she knew that she was gonna get some money out of it. But I have more respect for somebody who will put it all to show that she supposedly care, but don't understand that she's just a better version of Jessica X. Remember, Jessica X came into space arrogant. And she came into space talking absolute cash shit about everybody was here. Remember Keith? The arrogant guy who think he's styling on everybody? He was in this space for a very long time. And she even irked him. I don't know where he at. I don't frequent those pages no more. But Just Pearly Things, we knew something was wrong with her when Just Pearly Things came on the scene. She surpassed most people in views, and she was basically using red pill topics. So this tells you what it's like, right? This tells you a lot. Okay, this tells you a lot. You can talk about red pill shit, but men are never gonna grow from red pill and MGTOW or anything because the system keeps them down. Truly, a lot of guys went through a whole bunch of channels being just MGTOW, right? Using the MGTOW moniker. Then you had this one white girl using the talking points of 20 years of data that people suffered through, and she ended up benefiting from that, and she didn't pass down none of the wealth. Now, let's see how many subscribers she has. Subs is 1.37 million. That's how many subscribers she has. This other one, Cesare, whatever her name is, this chick, I knew there was something off about her, but I never really got it. And I always said, let me watch her. So she showed who she was when she said comments like this. Let me give you this little gem nugget right here. So, let me go right here. Okay. Gotta remember. Like I said, man, I might have to get me a Cash App or something, cause some of this stuff I was real out of date. But I was like, let me get this out here, man, because let's hear in her words.
I just try to have a baseline of respect for people. Let me just keep it at that. Let me see. I said about fake outrage. We will feel emotional and we will have all these feelings in the moment. But the environment that existed that allowed that to happen will continue to exist. Because there. Again, guys, shout out to you for being here. I think as small as you're going on different platforms of different cultures, different races, you're living amongst other communities. Some of y'all talk about divesting. Some of y'all talk about SYSBM. Some of y'all talk about going and leaving, or, just expanding your options, whatever it may be. You cannot divorce that from the history of this nation, because that history lives within the memory of people, whether it be themselves personally, or their grandparents or their parents who raised them. Nevertheless, it exists. So going back to what I said earlier, when people were so surprised at her response, I'm like, if you understood or knew anything about this nation, or if you understood or knew anything about the history and how white identity politics and the ways that white people have seen black people, or more specifically, the policies, the beliefs, the ideology that has been practiced that basically gives a reason for black folks to continue to be screwed over. Like, this wouldn't be surprising to you. You wouldn't be surprised that a white person talks to another white person and says something that is racist or insensitive, or that wouldn't be surprising to you, because you understand the struggle that has happened and is still going on. So I'm saying this is what it means to be integrated into America. You're going to run into these moments. You may have somebody that you think is really nice and really kind, and then you found out they say something that's insensitive. Or sometimes you say something that they think is racist, and you have to deal with that. So that's all I'm trying to say. It's this is not surprising. This is what it means to actually be integrated into other cultures and other societies. And a place specifically like America, where this history exists, who are here. We actually want spaces that we would be able to have more agency in telling our own story from our own.
So she acts like the Black Manosphere wasn't a thing before she showed up. Do you know the reason why black men didn't have no spaces? Because they was inviting black women into the spaces, and the black women was disrespecting the men who had trauma dealing with these same women. So a lot of these women would pretend like they nice like she is. She keeping her farce up. And then they would turn around and do the exactly same thing that these dudes knew these women would do, but everybody forgot about the men who told what these women were really about. I seen it so many times. Been in the space for a long time. That's why I started to not feel bad about guys no more. Because I'm like, hey, these guys, I warned these guys about Jessica X, Raining Woman, Crimson Cure. She took the video down, but I'm going to get to her. So, for some reason, now she thinks that if we get every single time black men try to get out their grievances, we're told we're lame. We're told we're this and we're that. We're told we're this and that. And you let the game dudes in, the pimps, and the players, and all of the book offers in, and let us degrade and let men degrade them instead of blocking them and saying, yo, we don't talk like that over here against men. It was a blow up in 2020 where a Pookie got real mad about how arrogant some educated guys was, but he was bringing up women, and people told him, why are you bringing up women for? Like, why you keep bringing up women? We're not talking about women. We talking about this and this and that. And this dude could not talk to other black men without bringing up women. And then that's when he fell out the space. Because this space too lame for me. This. And it was crazy to have somebody say something like that, then get mad at the so-called lames because he didn't want to hear the lame story about their problems. And he wanted everybody to talk about his problems. Like, we didn't hear hood stories so many times. Wait, that's the whole spaces in the Black America was all about talking, letting women talk about their bullshit and letting men talk about their bullshit. Oh, I used to be this fun girl, and oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I used to be this and this and that. We got tired of hearing that. And then when we try to make a space, we get attacked at all sides, and women try to think they can use us. Right? They ain't using shit on me, because I already pointed it out, but...
perspective from our own point of view.
Everybody did have their perspective and their own point of view. And y'all didn't want to fucking listen. Y'all ain't give a fuck. Y'all didn't try to make it clear. You're trying to make... This chick is trying to make an argument about we don't control our stuff. Didn't we hear this a couple years ago when Black Avenger started? Where was the black women on Black Avenger? Where was this girl at? Where was all the women at on Black Avenger? Oh, because they couldn't get a lot of views. Oh, because they couldn't get no money from it. Wait. Do she got a Cash App? Let's... Oh! She has a Cash App. So, we supposed to let them run their mouth and we don't benefit. Mind you, there ain't no other guys out here making no money from this. Like I said, if I ask for Cash Apps, would I get them? Or it would go to her. Remember, we talking about black. We talking about black this, black that, blah, blah, blah. Oh, man. Fucking throat. Let me put some music on. I gotta, clear my throat. Where the hell is that? My walking, Dang. So, let me go back. I had to clear my throat.
From our own perspective, from our own point of view.
Yeah. So, continue. We all told our point of view. And then they was saying that we was whining. We was whining. Then you had the players come in here. Then you had the guys, the old niggas with the dried up sex drives trying to tell us about their old stories, trying to hang it over our heads. Oh, I don't know what you talking about the women on here. And they was trying to tell us what to do. We already had this shit. We had this bullshit already. A bunch of years of these people telling us and gaslighting black men for no fucking reason. We had this shit already. We had a space. And look what happened. You let women come in, tear it up, disrespect the men, give people mods. Like, I watched, who remember back then when it was a mod on every channel, her name was Naima. Do y'all remember Naima? When she was in the chats pretending like she didn't have no problem with black men doing whatever they want to do and this and this and that. And then she started to make, She started to make live streams. And then she showed who she was. And I exposed her way before then. That's why she didn't get a whole bunch of views. This is why a lot of black chicks on here don't get a lot of fucking views. Because we can see right through their bullshit. Some can't, some can.
And if we feel like it needs to be separate from other communities for a while we work on our own kinks.
We work on our own kinks. Wait, we had 20 years of YouTube for that shit. And it was always with the black women fucking reporting people. So we had this shit already. And it failed because women were able to take it over, or the piece of shit men were able to do other things too. We couldn't have any kind of constructive conversations about the problems because it would always let these dumb niggas come in. So every single time we have a space for just men to air our grievances and our so-called kinks, we already knew where it was coming from. We already knew the whole space. We already knew how to solve the problem. We knew who was causing the problem in the black community the whole fucking time. And then we had these people gaslighting us. So we had this shit before. Ah, Jesus, man. So, to me, she's a chameleon. She used SYSBM to try to gain some support. And she tried to use SYSBM to gain some support because if you go down her timeline, her videos, let's go to her videos, right? Let's go to her videos. She seemed like she's trying to talk to black women, right? And she doing interviews with Filipinos. Now, as you see, should men pay for modern day women? She's a grifter. But somehow, some way, we supposed to let some people get away with this. Right? She got SYSBM videos and passport videos. But now, we gotta be black only so they can control the narrative. Because, let me tell you what this means. When it's just black men and black women, and so-called black issues, black women could come in and co-opt anything they want because these niggas will give them power to do that. That's why there were so many women that came in here and came off the manosphere, black manosphere, and got numbers and super chats based off these niggas. And the people who was talking the real truth, who tried to go out there and tell them the truth, end up being active leaving. A lot of people left. So, real Femme Sapien. We already know what Femcel, what she did. She had videos. Let's show the videos. Let's show the infamous videos that Just Pearly Things did for her friend. Remember, Just Pearly Things advocated for Femcel so she can get the red pill community on her side and grow her numbers. Oh wait, let me go her numbers right here. My bad. I'm sorry. Her subs is 20 point. What is it? 20 point. 2K subscribers. 24,000 subscribers. That's more than any guy who's been in this space for a very long time. I don't see any I don't see any interviews with any passport bros. Anybody in SYSBM and hear their opinion. I don't see any of this. She goes to the top guys. She never asks any of the other people. I see her lives right now. Oh, she advocating Paris Milan. My bad. Paris Milan is one of the people that O'Shea advocated for. I didn't see this. I don't watch her like that. So, real Femme Sapien. Let's go with that real quick. The infamous video of Femme Sapien, right? Rival video. Here we go, right here. Now, mind you, this is 10 months ago. 10 months ago, Just Pearly Things was basically promoting this chick for her to get her highest numbers possible. This is when I knew that Just Pearly Things and this chick right here was phony as fuck. But a lot of you didn't. See, that's the whole point of being in this red pill, all this space for a very long time. You see a lot of motherfuckers come and go. So many people that I can't name the people right now. But it's so many people. This is the infamous video. And we're going to break this down real quick.
What do you do for a living? Oh, I love my husband. And how?
Okay, she didn't do that for a living. She made a point of saying she's a military veteran. She was married to somebody while she was a veteran. She dumped her husband to date the higher CO, or whatever you call it, her high-ranking official. Now,
how did you get that awesome job? Well,
she got that job by dumping a guy she thought was lower than her and jumped to another guy. Should I bring the video up of her, of one of her detractors with her video saying that she dumped her husband and she monkey branch? I don't know if it's still up, but I'll try to show you that real quick.
I became a better human being, and I became feminine and also shocking, submissive.
Funny. She called into Kevin Samuels about 2 years ago, looking completely different with a nose ring and all this other shit on Kevin Samuels. Would I lie? This is what happens when people come on here and lie. Men are so weak nowadays. They want somebody to say something good. Because even when they go work out, even when they go do the right thing, even when they dress up, these women don't compliment them. They just use them. A lot of men feel fucked up inside. Even the celebrity men getting sick of these women. That's why you got all this domestic violence coming out here. Because these women think they deserve these men. They don't tell these men they look good. They don't do any of this shit. Can you imagine a dude putting in all this work and he's told by these idiots on here that if he does this, look good, he'll get compliments? And he don't get shit?
So that was the secret. So what are your tips to women that want to be a housewife? Dude, embrace it. It's an actual job. You just can't.
So then that's 10 months. Right? 10 months ago, these dudes, the same people who now talking about Just Pearly Things, was promoting a Latina. Left-wing Latina. Now, all of these people was promoting her. They had her on their channels. So-called men channels, but never with the men. Never with the men.
So, here's the thing about making a man wait for sex, which I think people just need to be adults about it. So, the reality is, whether you sleep with him on the first date or you sleep with him 3 months later, if the guy genuinely likes you and has genuine desire for you, he will wait. Now, is he going to be seeing other women behind your back? Maybe. I don't know. Because at the end of the day, if you're just dating, you're just dating. You know, do you have a conversation at some point in time about being exclusive? Sure. But a man's going to be okay with waiting if he's into you. If he's not okay with waiting, then he's not into you. At the same time, you can't be having a guy wait a whole year or something like that when he knows. He knows somebody got it for less. Be reasonable.
So that's what she did. This is 8 months ago. This is before her video about this is before her video about her leaving the red pill space. Now, let's go with how she got exposed first. So I wanted to tell you about that while I'm looking for these people. when Kevin Samuels passed away, you had all these women trying their best to reclaim his throne and sit on the throne. They couldn't last that long. They didn't even understand that Kevin Samuels, he got lucky. He was in a pandemic. He got lucky. So, okay, I found one girl, but I don't think she was fake, because pretty much they ran her off because she had a black husband. So I'll show y'all that after that. So a lot of women were trying to fill that space up because they knew pandering to men, telling men what they want to hear, the going after other women, was what men wanted to hear, right? What the hell? Yeah, right after they broke up, she ain't become nothing. Buddy, he ended up being something way better. She tried to use YouTube. This is YouTube couple shit. So is she still on here? Yeah, Nola girl. Yeah, she stopped making videos like 2 years ago. So, let's see.
Arm or something like that. And he burns my arm. Look at the bitch, you're
tools that they need to marry their first choice and then also to have his babies, right? And to try to...
Okay, now, you're about to see after this video about her little dumb post that she ended up making. Okay? So marry your first choice, get a man, that is the most important thing. But then she's preaching, well, if he's not doing what you need to protect your femininity and blah, blah, blah. And then she's competing with the man. No real man is tolerating that bull. For all that talk, don't take the internet serious. Video of this title.
So, this is why I don't want to get from this dude, because he went after her, but he wouldn't shut the fuck up. You gotta let, if you're gonna put commentary on something, you gotta let the person roll and talk first. Then you expose them or whatever you gotta do. But his presentation, his delivery is kind of annoying as shit.
Title of this video: a thank you to Kevin Samuels. This is her early video before she blew up. Okay, before she blew up, this is her early videos. You know, because she took other people serious. She took online serious. An honorable man who just wanted to help people. Did he get money from it? Yes. Which he...
See, that was her origin. She went on Kevin Samuels. He told her that she can get a high value man, and she dumped her husband, and she had a husband. She was married. Somebody said she was married. She dumped that dude, and then got with her higher up.
He deserves. If you're helping the world, okay, you have to understand, like, this is the real world. People are putting time into it. Not that they just deserve it, but it's nothing wrong with them getting resources for the great duty they do. That's why if someone's doing an honorable duty, you should support them, whether it's hitting the like button or whatever. Do you understand? Because then everyone's just going to be fake like this bitch. Okay? So yes, Kevin Samuels got resources from it. Kevin Samuels was honorable though. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. Like, I'm probably going to donate to Andrew Tate.
Yeah, and when you said something like that, you literally destroy your own fucking point. How honorable he was. Everybody who knew Kevin Samuels in the black manosphere space, we knew the dude was a fucking fraud. Everything he talked about, him being a science degree major and all this other shit that he was talking about, guess what? That shit was full of shit. All of it was shit. He was lying his ass off. Everybody knew that he wasn't that dude, and he lied. But for some reason, these guys still worship him, even though it came out that he was lying. He didn't even start making money until, like, he blew up.
Okay? He's honorable. He's out of her socks and become even dumber because they're not smart, truly. The premise of being slow a couple of years ago. And I didn't know what the problem was. I needed to speed it up. I didn't know what was going on, things like that. I'm new to a PC. I didn't know. Okay? I didn't know. Right? Because you can take it to a shop and pay this money, or you can go online. There's good-hearted people online. Again, I'm not saying it's not fully my fault, but there's good people online.
When pain says I'm here, I say, so are they. Just wanna leave.
Hello, my.
Shout out to her again too, because she
Cushy jobs, they should have half of all of those.
exactly, and it shows that they're not equal, okay, and it shows they don't want equality. Females want to fight for a job in AC.
Hello, my.
It's like men, see, but females just don't even understand this life. But men hold each other accountable 24/7. Philippines, I old female, okay, but we don't want you American females. Stop trying to tell people we want you. You're like,
because I'm bigger, stronger, faster, better.
better, faster, smarter.
So now this guy was grifting off of Passport Bros because it was a topic. This is why you gotta pay attention to most of the channels. Because they do some of the work for you, and this is a key note to a lot of people. You gotta have all types of guys in your bookmarks, because you don't know when you're gonna need them. So this guy pointed out this chick right here said something about Passport Bros.
Hello, my.
What you dear?
I'm going to help you find a good Filipino.
Does that happen yet, dude? Really? The leftover men? What was the word that Helgen and other females were using?
Okay, let's I gotta go down this dude's timeline, damn it. Cause he made that video I think last year, so he had a video on her. Fuck. Shut the fuck up. Get off my shit, man. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go.
You haven't had vodka soda like this.
Their duty is makes up what the red pill is. And I think that's a family mindset.
Damn, man. He fucking it up. And he the only one who got the footage of her admitting that she dumped her husband and went to her boss for money. But this the dude, if I had that video, I would like just let it cut and let her talk. Basically her saying it in her own words. This dude talked to
For safety and for the kids.
About. Nobody ever brought up the fact that.
Okay, she's getting, alright, finally. People are fucking giving her some work now. I'm looking at her live chat. You guys can't see it. Why is it not loading? Oh no, did I mess something up?
She had become an obese out.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Her belief, it's not just leave situation. You're owned, man.
I live high risk, high reward, high risk, high reward. I was like, okay, well, let's just find out. Because in my mind, I'm like, I just want to try to do the right thing. I've always wanted to just try to do the right things.
Okay. The right thing for a female is she wins in the end and she gets the best win possible. Personal, okay? That's too. It's normal, not me. Ways.
Friend. However, the person that I was married to at the time was well informed of everything, had full passwords to my phone,
Okay.
what have you, because I don't talk to men without informing my husband of that, because that's just the kind.
So, the video's going. She was married. She was endorsed by Just Pearly Things. And basically, she is trying to teach women how to be wives. Yeah. That's all I needed. I don't want to be on this dude's channel for a lot longer. I'll put him in the backlog. Oh yeah, and her leaving the red pill. I'm done with the red pill. Now, if you look at her thumbnail, she has a dude with chiseled jaw, and then she has a guy with glasses crying. Shit, man. I'm. And y'all fell for this shit, man. Kevin Samuels. Let's Kevin Samuels got me engaged to my fiance. First of all, she was lying her ass off. She was already married. She dumped her husband to get with her boss. Here we go. Let's go.
He would like to get married, but he wants to make sure the investment's good. So he wants to have a kid first and then get married.
He wants you to have his child before he puts a ring on your finger.
Yeah, I don't.
Mind you, this is the military guy. She already dumped her old husband for the new guy. And this is what she asking Kevin Samuels about. This is before her fake behind femininity bullshit that she talk about.
Well, okay. No.
See? This is the guy that she turned down. This is the guy that she married. A white guy. We don't know the other guy. So, that's it. That's done. Jennifer Molly or whatever her name is. A bunch of red pill guys saying that she's a feminist or whatever. I don't know anything about her, but I put her on a list because, you know, a lot of people talking about her like that. So, you have Melanie King. Let's show Melanie King. Let's see Melanie King's backlog. Something that, you know, she wanted to grandstand with Just Pearly Things. But she has a lot of skeletons in her closet. The Asian dude. Melanie King, right here. Let's see. Y'all let these people use. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I'm gonna come at you with a little bit of smoke, and I'm gonna ask you a question. Why you said that Kevin is your friend, right? And you name drop him a lot, right? I noticed.
And this is the video that made her nuke a whole bunch of her videos. And I'm gonna show you Melanie King. I'm gonna show you that Just Pearly Things was just like Melanie King. See, Melanie King talked a lot of shit about passport bros and a lot of shit about men. That's why I laughed at the not SYSBM. Shame, blame, and explain game. Right? I laughed at them because every single thing they see online, they post. Oh, look at these passport bros, Ramil. Look at these passport bros. They losers. Blah, 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 blah. And, oh, look at these red pill men. Oh, look at black pill guys. These guys are stupid. They're losers and blah, blah, blah. He was reactionary like a female. He never actually analyzed anything. He just made a video and made a live about it. And then you had these goofy niggas in the chat. Hey, yeah, Verbal, you the truth.
You need to drop him. How come you didn't attend his funeral?
This went in a direction I was not expecting it to go. Why are you worried about what a grown woman's doing, visit her friend's funeral? You don't know what I've been through emotionally. You don't know what I've been doing with the family. Ho. Ask me another question about my friend. Ho. Ask me another question about my friend. He didn't have no beef. What was he talking about? Why I didn't go to my friend's funeral? Fuck you, ho. Wait, no, then you start talking about Kevin. That's why I get my feelings.
Yeah. She got hood ratchet on Asian guy. And then she showed her true colors in many of her lives. That's why she took a whole bunch of them down. And y'all was the guys who was pandering and saying that Melanie King was the truth. Get the fuck out of here, man. That was some joke shit, man. Saying that she's the truth. So, let's,
Biggest red pill question of the day.
Melanie King.
All right, what you got for me tonight?
Question of the day.
We love to get cheated on. We don't want our men. This life, we don't want our men to be loyal. Cheat on me. That's a turn on. I want you to lie to me in my face. Tell me that you love me, even though you don't mean it. I love that type of stuff. We all do. That's just how women are.
So here's your question.
I don't even know what the hell that about. Like I said, I'm just going past these things. You know, this is Melanie King. Okay, let's see.
Insecure. Mommy didn't.
Subscribe to Mommy Cray Cray yet? Looking for you.
Where? I didn't know anything.
Where is Piggy?
You're not supposed to be looking at me.
Oh, wait.
So, I forgot about Femme Sapien. My bad. Sorry, man. Sorry, I forgot to put her subscribers numbers, man. My bad. I forgot to put her numbers there. Her subs are 175. Okay. The Jason, the chick, I don't know her name, Jennifer, Molly, whatever her name is. Is 101K subs. Okay. Melanie King, we're going back to it. Exposed. Now, where is that video at? Where's that video at?
You want to shut this down? This ain't over here for her health.
Well, I started to. Wait, she just almost as.
This ain't over here.
I think she's on like episode. Right, the only verified. Oh wait, yes, that is Melanie.
No, I don't want to care about that whole, exposing her and whatever. The real Melanie King.
Why you up?
Jay Ali the other day. We was talking about last.
Bang.
And y'all were watching. Why did you attend that funeral? And your response is to call them an angry inch. That says a lot about you. And then
yeah, I want to show that rant. I want to show that rant that she had on her against this Asian dude. Is this it?
Right. So this, quote unquote, says that they're in support of this or that. Once it's under attack, people leave. They scramble like roaches. So to see the same group of people who were attacking something come back to support it by using sayings that the people they...
Yeah, and this chick right here, she's somehow some game coach or whatever shit, acting like she for men. That shit don't work. Just like Rajanella Curry bullshit, you know, Mode 1 got Kyrie Irving or whatever that football star in trouble with the law. We told you, dumb fucks, who was out here advocating for Mode 1. We told you, dumb fucks, that shit don't work in real life and it'll get you in trouble. But hey, he passed away, leaving his family without money, and we was right. But if he was live, he would have tried to dispute it and said, Mode 1 is this and this and that. Good riddance. Is this it? Melanie King exposed. Melanie King, Asian guy. Asian guy. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, it's that bad. It's that bad.
How's it going?
Hi.
So, I'm gonna keep it.
And you said he is angry. I'm sorry that your dick is an inch big, and I'm sorry.
And this is the woman. I mean, the funny part is that she came at the size of his dick. His penis. The so-called woman that everybody was sitting there trying to act like she was so this good woman because they wanted to have sex with her. This is how weak these dudes is. So let's hear this so-called good woman talk now to a person who asked her a simple question.
Sorry.
Tommy Sotomayor.
This went in a direction I was not expecting it to go. We went from a simp.
He is a simp. I'm gonna keep it real.
Why I didn't attend my dead friend's funeral, although that is for public consumption or any of your goddamn business.
No, here's the thing.
None of your business who's a funeral.
You say he's your friend. You say he's your friend.
None of your damn business.
And you live
none of your business. Why weren't you his friend? Why weren't you in a position to attend his funeral?
Because I'm not his friend. I follow him.
You are nobody, and you're asking me why did I attend my friend's funeral? It's none of your damn business. Mind your business.
You clout, that's what it is.
I'm sorry, it's none of your business. It's none of your business.
You clout and you live off him.
Funeral
Antoine Daniels is the only one.
You sound hurt. Now you sound like the weak ass simp, blue pill, hurt, emotional. Why are you worried about what a grown woman's doing? Visit her friend's funeral. You don't know what I've been through emotionally. You don't know what I've been doing with the family. You don't know a goddamn thing, but you want to speak as though you have any information, and you sound as ignorant as that blue pill motherfucker, as you wanted to call him. So who gonna check me, boo? It ain't none of your goddamn business. Don't ask me again where I.
Who gonna check her, boo? So when I seen her on Just Pearly thing, somebody told me about her. I said, wait, Melanie King trying to spot up again? She thought people forgot about this bullshit that happened. And then she's on there and these same dumb niggas, it was in the chat talking about Melanie King is such a good woman. She's this and that. And I'm like, dog, didn't y'all know that she was out here just saying all types of shit about people? This is her true self right here.
Know what I do, who I'm with, and who I'm talking to, because it's none of your damn business.
This is the one thing that you got to understand about them. And I told you this, and anybody who know what I said before, I said you have to get them angry and push their buttons. And they will expose who they are. And, well, she showed who she was.
Ho,
Called them a hoe.
ask me another question about my friend.
And she took the stream down.
Wow. How you doing tonight?
Me with him, because I feel like we was going to have fun.
Until you said the wrong thing.
He's just angry. I'm sorry that your dick is an inch big. And I'm sorry that you are so angry at a woman like me who's actually advocating for men. Imagine a man
Advocating for men. And they call this advocating. This is what I'm talking about. I didn't make the list of fake advocating for men for nothing, man. You talk shit about a man instead of gracefully taking him down. There was no need to do any of this if you was an actual good woman. But hey, she nuked like 6 months of her live streams. And people was not paying attention to her after this. Come on, man, get out of my face, muckle. Her software came to an end, just closed too fast. Yeah, she didn't last that long. It was like 5 months. 5 months she had a reign after Kevin Samuel passed away, and then she exposed herself. They can't control themselves. This is the black community. This is what we have to deal with. At least Just Pearly Things is not out here saying this type of shit to men on live streams. She said what she said with Nick Fuentes. It's a known fact. You gonna run into white people, Asian people, and all of them who feel that kind of shit. But guess what? You should know from the jump they might feel that type of shit. Even if they associate with you, they feel that. That's why it's good to bring up certain subjects before you get into anybody. This is why I laugh at people when they talk about social skills. No, from the very beginning, I want to know every single thing you align with. Everything, because then I don't have to deal with you after you said some outrageous shit or something that I don't like or whatever, right? But hey.
who's mad at me, one of the few women in the world.
Wow. One of the few women in the world who advocate for men. Wow. So there wasn't no past. There's one a lot of women overseas who advocate for men. Sure.
That are trying to bring balance to the dating world, and he's mad. That's Angry Inch. Angry Inch.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But I'm not done yet. We ain't done over here. We not done over here. Now look what the dumb niggas did for her. Let's look what the dumb niggas did for her. 47 K subs. So we have 3 women that almost close to 1 million subs. Now, thanks to Just Pearly Things, we have an old woman being a so-called advocate for men. So she put on a black woman to let's see, because I don't know her stuff. I don't know idiot about this auntie, whatever her name is. I don't give a about her. Where the hell is this shit at? I'm glad I'm working with both tools instead of one. I'll be like, man, I give up, like, fuck this shit. Where's this auntie chick? There's this old ass woman on here. Just Pearly Things, you know, promoting the old ass woman. Just Pearly Things. Oh, what's her name? Auntie Jenny. The funny thing about this whole situation, I'll talk while I'm looking for it. The funny thing about this situation is that these women who going against her think that men are just gonna come back to them. The reason why a lot of black men left these people because they were saying dumb shit out their mouth that really don't correlate. Like a Danica Marie. I'll show you what she said. And pretty much, Danica Marie was the last straw for me listening to Game Changer. When he went through all his shit with China White and Jessica X and, when he went through the shit with Neon Eyes and then everybody had his back and then he went Jessica X and then he wasted so much live time with that shallow, superficial girl who ended up being alone. Let me see this real quick. I don't know. Okay, Auntie Jenny. So, let's see when Auntie Jenny started. She started last year. So, Just Pearly Things put on a Auntie Jenny. And Auntie Jenny, being here for almost, a couple months, have garnered 40,000.3K subs. Now we got Paint Book Lessons. Paint Book Lessons. I was asked yesterday why I don't like Paint Book Lessons. And she is basically promoting. She pretty much doing the easy route. So, mind you, she don't shout out anybody, and this is why I say these fake advocate women are only for themselves and not for men. Because they don't, I'm not going to say put on men, but they don't try to advocate for men who actually do stuff before them. Right? So Paint Books Lessons started off at 2020, July. She has 8,940,68 views. She just started in 2020. There's men on here right now that did more than Paint Book Lessons, but she doesn't shout them out. I don't see anything. Oh, but she has Cash Apps. She has Cash Apps. Sydney Watson. Fake conservative chick. Chameleon. And tried to sue her former employee, whatever. She has 808K subscribers. Between her and Paint Book Lessons and Melanie King, that's about 2 million. No, that's about more than 1 million subscribers. Now we got No Delavite or whatever her name is. She's on the white side. She's a fake advocate for. She's an fake advocate for for men in general. Now, I want to show you. Hopefully that live stream is up, because that's when I was bored and I was just searching all over. I was searching all over the place for like different content, because I ain't really want to mess with black YouTube like that, because it was kind of annoying. But no, here we go. Incels. Okay, I got a one where she exposed. Let me listen to this real quick. Mind you, this woman she cucks her husband and believes him in an open relationship, but she want to talk about relationships. Sure. So I can't find this. Because she went on a rant against incels, but she's supposed to be advocating for incels. So mind you, this the same chick who be going with a bunch of a lot of other people had problems with her. Damn, I can't find that shit, man. Cause she went off on like incels or something like that. She went off on one of the streams. She was like, "You incels, you blah blah blah, you blah blah blah, and if you don't like it, I'm going to OnlyFans and blah blah blah." And I was like, wow, this the chick who's somehow advocating for men, and she used the same insults that the women that she say are bad towards men. Yeah, sure. So if I can't find it, I'm gonna have to move on. This video is very, very long. Okay. Lose it over incel debate. Okay, I think that's it. I don't know. I don't know. But let's go down the list. I ain't gonna be searching more for her shit, man. Like I said, I don't like looking at these people for too long. Fucking annoying. You already know Jessica X. You already know what her space is. You know, you still got Mr. Fantastic. You know, Mr. Fantastic, you know, being behind her. He's the White Knight of Jessica X. She has 20,000 in case subscribers. You already know she's talking points. Somebody told me that she came at Just Pearly. Even though Just Pearly, I have more respect for Just Pearly because at least she actually shows her fucking self. Yeah, we already know about her. So it's this chick right here. I don't know her name. I'll show you. She hangs around a bunch of black people, which I don't even trust her if she hangs around a bunch of black people. I will be more in tune to respect her if she hangs around her own race. But let's see if she got any bad videos exposed. I don't know. What the hell? So ain't no exposed videos of her. But a lot of people told me that she's fake too, because, you know, but the funny thing about this is that nobody talks about her. Nobody is talking about her and on whatever that Lapeef Network bullshit. Nobody talking about her. But y'all want to talk about Just Pearly things. And she looks 10 times better than Just Pearly thing. So why is it a Middle Eastern chick like her is hanging around a bunch of black people? You got to ask that question. So I can't find her channel. Don't know if she got, you know, a channel. I can't find it. But now we gonna see her. She screams that she using men. Let's. Oh, whoa! She got exposed. She got exposed. Okay, let's check. Okay.
Same here. I'm not gonna move though. I always tell people because I know that's where my roots are. Part of my roots.
Oh wow, she calling out Roman army, but she's a wow.
The 3 for me.
So we gonna hear someone who is a chameleon talk about another chameleon. Mind you, this girl has tattoos all over herself. She looked like the typical hood rat, but she's pretending that she advocates for men. Let's see how this goes.
Only at Chili's. Serves up bottomless drinks, bottomless chips and salsa, and a cheeseburger and fries for just $10.99. Hey, it's 3 for me, not 3 for us. This Chili's 3 for me is the best $10.99 you can eat. A special video. I'm just gonna get straight into the video. So apparently Roma Army made another video about me. What's new? So I'm gonna play it for you, and we're just gonna.
Tattoos on her hands, tattoos on her face, but I'm supposed to think that she's a good source of male empowerment. Man, men been digging at the bottom of the barrel. If we get women that we can't even get a pretty woman to advocate for us. And after this video, I'm gonna say, why can't these women advocate for men? I'm gonna show a lot of women. I'm gonna show a lot of women that I think are attractive, but you're gonna have to give me time because I have to put them in a low category. But hey, look.
Talk through it together, and I'm gonna guide you through the way I think and the way she's misconstruing everything I'm saying and making her own narrative of whatever's going on in that brain. But before I start,
This that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
I'm
sorry, y'all. You know I gotta make a joke out of this. The reason why I'm laughing and I don't take this serious is because I really feel like there's people on here who just really have animosity towards you and imaginary beef towards you, and you are on the other side of that. Like, what is going on, bro? Like, with me, I'm really like, what's happening with this chick?
I found the Naima chick. I found her. And let me check. I found the Naima chick. And I want to give y'all a trip down memory lane. It took me a long time. I got distracted. But I got it.
The second video you've made about me, like, you follow me. You've asked me multiple times, hey, work with me, let's do a video. So I'm not understanding what would happen. You see what I'm saying? You could easily sit on
I didn't know that these two chameleons was fighting over male advocacy.
DMs and said, girl, let's debate this shit. You see what I'm saying? But you're saying we're on the same side. That's the thing that's tripping me out, because no, you're probably on the same side as me. You're straddling the fence. Make up your mind. But anyway, right into the video, guys. Play the video. You guys understand that I don't have all my equipment and stuff. I don't even know where my camera's at, but I need to unpack. Anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and play the video on my phone, and then I'm using my phone, obviously, and I'm gonna play it through the speaker, so it'll be loud, baby. So let's just listen to what Roma has to say, so that way I don't misconstrue any of her words or put any words in her mouth. I hate when people do stuff like that. I'm not one of those people.
I need to react to a fellow men's rights advocates video because I feel like this video is dangerous and needs to be addressed.
Wait. Before I even start, do you know what dangerous means? I really think that some people, like, I already can tell just by these words that it's going to be an emotional reaction. And what do I talk about all the time? When you have too much emotion inside of something that you're trying to debate about, you will lose every time. Let's get it, baby.
The caption says that people think that because she breastfeeds her baby, she's considered a slut. Okay, honey, let's be real here. I hate when women do this. You will literally be a streetwalker, a GTA stripper, talking about, why are they calling you a Jezebel? Why? Come on, dude, let's be honest here. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and call her that because I don't believe that she's that, but your shirt's off, dog.
Before I even begin, I would really like to address the fact that shirt isn't off at all. You can see that her other breast is covered by her shirt.
In a store.
Okay, so, guys, if you guys know what I went viral for all over World Star, what was that, guys? Accountability. So, when I am sitting here saying, women, take accountability, this and that, do you think I'm only talking about outsiders? Nah, baby, you practice what you preach. So I can automatically say, I misspoke, shouldn't have said that, I'm wrong. Guys, there's nothing wrong to say that you're wrong. It's okay, you will be fine. So, Roma, I don't know what you're...
And usually, I know what y'all gonna say. Yeah, man, ain't you attracted to her because she got curly hair? You forget, once you start having tattoos all over your face and stuff, you lose attractive points to me in general. I say, okay, I'm done. You're done. And you're not attractive no more.
See if she has a good point at this. If I'm wrong at the end, guys, trust me, I have no problem stating that. But let's continue.
Now it's one thing to go ahead and pop one titty out, you know what I'm saying? I get it. You gotta feed your baby. That baby's crying. But in all reality, if you know you're gonna have kids and you know you're gonna be out in public, why don't you prep some milk ahead of time? Be a planner. Me personally, I don't think a lot of women grasp this, which, you know, it's delusion because you do know this. Women say that men are perverts and all this shit, yet you guys post stuff like this. Look at all the people who saved this video. Do you think it was women who saved that for later? Exactly. They're weird people on this app.
So let me get this right. By your logic, if women didn't post stuff like that on social media, then they could have a right to call men weirdos. And also, you show your cleavage, you stick your tongue out with your tongue ring a lot. That's perceived as sexual. Does that mean that because you're posting that gives men a right to be weird towards you? Well, there's an aspect.
So, first and foremost, nobody said that. You're really taking my words and running with them. I'm not a person who sits there and bitches and complains when guys sexualize me, because me having my chest out, I'm sorry, Roma, you don't have double D, so you'll never understand. There's times where I put clothes on and you can still see my chest. I've had that since I was young, so by all means, if you have an issue with that, Cool. But the thing that's baffling me about your mouth on my body and what I'm doing is the fact that you sell body pictures. So what are you talking about? This is not the area you want to be in, baby.
Look at this, man. I just walked into this. I didn't know they was fighting. Like I said, I'm not into this shit no more like I used to be. I would be in every corner of this fucking plane, just finding out and putting on data and shit. But I'm like, man, fuck this shit, man. Some people don't appreciate what I do. But the fact is, man, look at this shit. Look at these. Look. Male advocacies fighting each other. Wow, I didn't know this even happened. Like, I'm right here. I'm surprised this even going on right now.
Because when it comes to doing stuff like that and selling your body, you don't want to debate with me. I'm telling you now, keep it cute, dog. Keep it fucking cute. Let's be real here. I made a video, and since you're always watching me, you're on my shit. There's a video I just made of a boy, right? A man, dating a 13-year-old girl. Okay? And in that video, I said the same thing. If you're doing this, you're talking to kids, you're weird. You're a weirdo. I said the same thing to women who sex traffic, help men sex traffic, lure kids in. You're weird. What would you call that, Roma? An adult who likes children. So if those women are posting videos like this, there was a video that went around. Let me educate you guys. I just have to stop because she clearly doesn't understand. There's a video that went around all over TikTok, okay? And it was a man who accidentally posted his screenshot of Pinterest of all the videos he saved of little girls and little boys and moms breastfeeding, okay? And then all the women started noticing that a lot of the men, or a lot of people in general, kept saving the videos. So the fact that you're oblivious to this, as if weirdos don't save that type of stuff, let's stop. Also, Roma, did you not know that sex trafficking is at an all-time high? I don't want to get into the Balenciaga thing, but can we see what's happening with the children dynamic? So if my approach isn't the best, and I know I get too excited and too passionate when I talk, and I know I say a lot of triggering things and I need to work on that, accountability, but the one thing I am trying to do, whether you take it that way or not, because I give tough love, we're different people, women shouldn't be posting stuff like that because of the dangers. So now that you understand where my mind's at, that's what I was thinking. I'm not talking about me sexualizing it or things like that of that nature. There are some people, when I look at that, it's a mom feeding her baby. That's what I see. But when you're posting it on social media, on top of doing this smirking, with the sound she used, the audio, baby, come on, I hope you heard the audio sound. Very inappropriate, that was my point. But again, you are not thinking logical. You got upset because you're a mom yourself, so this triggered your emotions. Baby, get it together. That's not how this goes. If you're a person who watches my videos and you get upset and it triggers you or whatever, like I said, slide in my DMs, let's debate it. I'm all for a debate, baby. But this type of stuff, all this, dangerous and all that, girl, you're using big ass words as if I'm telling men, go and bomb on these women. No one ever said that. No one ever's like, dude, learn what danger is. Wow, that's really sad. And the one thing I want to add to this is every single man in my comment section and every person who follows me, man or woman, knows how I talk, knows how I speak. And the one thing about a lot of men, which I love that you guys follow me because you know me already, I'm blunt and honest. If I felt like all men were weird, I would have said that. I do not feel that way. I understand there are good women and good men. Does that make sense? And when I make my videos, my followers, Roma, do not go, oh, she's talking about us. They know that they're not in that category because they are not the weird men. I talk about men being prizes. I talk about men being valuable, high value. All the men that follow me and all the people who support me, I didn't get that, Roma. So people who...
You could tell she a chameleon. She couldn't even bother to do something, say something new. She had to call somebody, call men high value. And I don't have to, like I said before, man. I'm
like children and save videos like this.
Okay, I'm done. Y'all can do it yourselves. I really don't want to And mind you, the funny thing about this shit is that all these fake male advocates they always find a spot on these shows. These fake red pill dating shows. So let's go. Let's see. She has 244K subs. Six the Goddess. Don't know anything about her, but let's go to her thing and see how many things that these, a lot of people say she advocate, and this is what the side of black men have to deal with. People like her so-called advocating for men. So we don't have just pearly things.
Six the Goddess, and keep in mind I'm a goddess and I'm sensitive about my shit. So unless you've been living under.
So now let's see the first. Let's see the first. What you call it? Let's see the first video. She talking about burly things. Checks famous actor for misogyny. First American woman in history to admit real truth about divorce. Big sister. Men ain't even saying white women anymore. They get.
Everyone's got a dream.
Married men are scared to tell their wives to cook and marry. Obese woman now blames fabric for they look. Krishan Rock gets pregnant. I wish I would have done before this. Mark my mind, blah blah blah. Why black people explain themselves to white people? This is supposed to be an advocate for men, black men, and she's supposed to be fair. This is the same person who your boy O'Shea advocated for, and I'm gonna show you O'Shea being a piece of shit too. We can't hide that shit no more. So this Six the Goddess chick is a fake advocate, pretending to call out both men and women, even though she call out men more than women. She has 52,000 subscribers. Now, people might say, why did you put what's her name? Cindy Simone, whatever her, man, I'm not trying to pronounce her damn fucking name. I don't care. And it's a girl who she advocates for men, supposedly. Now, let's see when she made her page. 2012. Now, let's see her most popular video. Men are miserable. So, let's see how long she was advocating for men. Wow. 2 years ago. But she was on since 2012. That's not right. 2012, but her catalog isn't that long. And she already with Kendra D, which show me where she at.
Women will be in control of their bodies, and if they think black women are intimidated or afraid, they got another thought coming. Black women will be out in trouble.
All these unplanned and unwanted pregnancy. At the end of the day, prevention is better than cure. If the cure is terminating your pregnancy, why don't we put more attention on the prevention?
Don't y'all find it weird that every one of these advocates always show their bodies off? Isn't it weird? So she has she jumped on the bandwagon for Passport Bros, and another person who's speaking for Passport Bros who shouldn't be. And your girl, I am Courtney Michelle. Y'all know what she does. You know what she was about. You know what kind of person she is. She talks a lot of cash shit. And she had something to say about Just Pearly Things. The audacity of this chick who wanted black men to come in and take care of her piece of shit kids and shit. Now let's see what this chick say. Because a lot of people exposed her. And that's why she don't got a lot of views like she used to. Now let's see what she has.
NZXT was kind enough to send over a new PC to me so I can continue streaming my amazing driving to you all.
Whether you're an expert that wants to...
Dare anybody call him Courtney? Not Tweety Bird.
I loved his witty retort when she was, I loved it.
He does look like a hamburger. What?
Say
the audacity to come. A lot of married women want you single because they want you envious of them. And that was just a word that came to me. They want you to love what they have, but yet preaching a word to you that's not going to allow you to get or maintain what God has for you because they want you envious of them. So be careful who you got in your ear, single or married.
Mind you, this is a woman who openly admitted, if you find out about her, she didn't want to be with her father's, her sons or what her kids' dad, and how she was with him and all this other stuff. So it's been out there. The take your ass back community shit failed. She tried to co-op SYSBM to try to use it. Let's see what she says about what's it called. Or
the guy who made Roots said I wanted
to live by. Well, fact check. On February 23rd, 1993, an investigative journalist broke a story that Haley's best-selling Pulitzer Prize-winning Roots, the saga of an American family, was a hoax. Haley, this journalist claimed, had invented 200 years of a family history. However, what she didn't tell, he said it because he was dead. So you mean to tell me that the only idea that you have to quote from to say that slavery was embellished was from a journalist?
Now, as you see, all these fake-ass black female advocates are known to be in this pro-black bullshit now. Because they can't control a white girl. That's one thing I love about this whole situation. Is that they can't manipulate a white girl. A white girl could come in, take her hand, and grab as many black men as they can, and then carry her out. A lot of them can't control the narrative. Because if a whole bunch of 50 or 60,000 white women come in and say, Passport Bros are better than you, they wouldn't have nothing to say. If a lot of these Asian chicks stood up for black men. A lot of Latinos stood up for black men. And a lot of these anti-passport videos, a lot of them wouldn't even touch the women. You know why they wouldn't touch the women? Because a lot of these dudes are controlled by women. This is why I say, if you're going to get these dudes to shut the fuck up, and you get these stupid ass bros to shut up, you got to bring a whole wave of women to go against them. But I know that's not going to happen, because I know that's not going to happen, because there ain't gonna be a lot of women on your side. You don't have that on your side. That's a real privilege, man. Even the game dudes don't have women showing up and giving them supporting them like that. But hey,
that quoted something when the man died? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Come here, Pearl. Come, let me holler at you, Pearly. Because your videos when you was making money off the back of Kevin Samuels, just doing all kind of reaction videos. You said that you was the whitest girl doing all this. Well, right now you're not the brightest girl. You're using a quote that wasn't verified by the person because he was dead, and this is what you want us to believe, that slavery was embellished because a journalist said something a year after the man has passed away?
Okay. Let's go down the list. You know, some of them gonna be fast. You got your girl Danica Marie, that this, you know, Game Changer died on the hill for her. And I can say that a lot of people stopped messing with him once he basically, you know, advocated for Danica Marie. And look at these titles. Let's talk about how Just Pearly Things able to ease in with good black men. Let's see her. Cause, you know, yeah, mind you, right? This is the same chick who was telling black men that they needed to be more hood and take pointers from the hood guys in order to get good women like her. So let's hear explanation.
We're not gonna lie. We're not gonna act like black women did. We did nothing to contribute to this. Yes, the fuck we did. Yes, we did, and that was an honest observation that I felt like needed to be highlighted. It is not just, oh, black men, y'all did this all on your own. Y'all did this. Y'all built this white bitch. Well, that's a level and a layer, but also let's not act like we didn't push these men to do that.
Yeah, you was one of them. I mean, I can go. There's a video of you saying that, you know, so-called men need to be more of the players and bad boys than. So finally, you came to a conclusion, but that's not impressive.
A lot of us have been fake as fuck, dismissive as fuck, as it pertains to black men. And so they start to look for outside people and outside sources to help them feel heard and seen. And that's just what it is. Okay? That's just what it is. Do I like it? No. Because again, I have had to have the shitty end of that stick. So where even my brothers are looking at me sideways like, oh yeah, I don't even like this bitch. For no valid reason either. Outside of my fucking tattoo. Oh, and they...
Yeah, you should have been smart enough to know that all men don't like tattoos. But guess what? You decided to put a tattoo on yourself to appease the wrong men. That's on you. Who gives a fuck? Y'all live with your consequences.
Didn't like the fact that, you know, I'm from St. Louis and, you know, she wears eyelashes and this stupid shit. Like, and again, I don't like it. It's levels and layers though, but I'm gonna be honest enough to acknowledge the roles. Yeah, I don't trust Danica even though she lives out what she's saying, and even though she's been doing the same thing for over a decade, and even though she's married to a black man and she respects black men and she supports black men, and even though, but you know what? Fuck no. She got a tattoo and she's a black woman. I don't trust that bitch. But then comes the most basic white.
Look. She's so mad. How you mad at Non Thugs? Remember, you're the one who said that black men need to be more like the... Should I go back to and rewind? Let's say good men and bad boys. The analytics should pop up for that one. Here we go. I don't have to lie. 5 strategies that nice guys can take away from bad boys. Okay, let's. Just Pearly Things never said this shit about good men, but you did. You forgot the video and the fucking 2 tattoos you got. Let's see how arrogant you get.
Have you ever been declined a credit card due to poor credit? Download Self. It's a new way to build credit and get a credit card. Self helps you
Diminish your own value in yourself, and before you know it, you've become consumed in this woman.
Have you ever been declined a credit card due to poor credit? Download Self. It's a new way to build credit and get a credit card.
And what do I always tell y'all? Be on your purpose. Alright? Respect yourself. Bad boys don't do this. Bad boys, they be on that, although this is toxic, okay? And again, I'm telling y'all, don't do this shit, but this is what bad boys do. Bad boys, they be like, man, these hoes, you know, and again, this is toxic, don't do this, okay? But they be like, man, these hoes for everybody, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing special about it. If I can get that one, I can get that one, you know?
And that's the reason why nobody likes you. It wasn't because the girl was white. It's because people don't like chaos and don't like hood shit. A lot of people grew up with hood shit and people like you. Those indications don't work well with guys. So they went to there. It wasn't because her looks. It's because she has a sweet voice like, hey guys, I'm just Pearly Things. That's it. It's not fake. It's not tacked on. She's not trying to show her fucking boobs and tattoos and stuff. she's not attractive like that. Like be real. She been trying to do, just Pearly Things been trying to put in work to look better. And I think she's trying to get a white dude to get her off this market so she can, you know, so she can put this shit to bed. In 3-4 years, she probably gonna bounce and get off YouTube and stop this whole thing. Or she trying to get her a good black dude. Because she's pretty much, you can tell from the Just Pearly Things, she's trying her best to attract somebody. With the curly hair, the makeup. She didn't ever wear that much makeup like that. But she's trying to get her a black dude.
And while I'm saying don't be like that, okay? I would tell you, EDJ, that yes, place women on a pedestal. Worship the ground I fucking walk on. I'm the goddess. If I wanted to be that type of woman, I would tell you, absolutely do that. But speaking from a non-biased place, speaking from a balanced and healthy perspective, for the benefit and for the sake of a man, don't fucking do that. As a woman, would I want my man to worship the ground I walk on from an egotistical place? Yeah. Fuck yeah. Do everything I want you to do. But for his sake, for a man's sake, I cannot tell you to do that. I cannot do that. It's unhealthy for you. And what's unhealthy for you is ultimately unhealthy for me. Okay? Now, coming from an egotistical place, yes, place me on a pedestal, worship me, idolize me, bow down to me, give me what I want, whenever I want, regardless of how toxic I am, right? You know, she lives out what she's saying, and even though she's been doing the same thing for over a decade, and even though she's married to a black man, and she respects black men, and she supports black men, and even though, but you know what? Fuck no. She got a tattoo and she's a black woman. I don't trust that bitch. But in comes the most basic white bitches. Oh yeah. No questions asked. Again, do I like that shit? No.
They don't got tattoos. They don't talk like you. And they come with a different vibe. They'll talk shit about you behind your back maybe. And you have to find out who they are through some of their other things. But at least they're not like this. They won't tell men to destroy themselves and take cues from bad boys. I remember that video. That's when I looked and said, yeah, man, I'm not going to be rocking with Game Changer no more. He trying to advocate some chick like this.
It's fucked up, but I get it. And see, I'm going to be well-rounded enough and real enough to say I get it. Even if it affects me too.
No, it doesn't. No, it don't affect you. Get out of here. Stop.
I wanted to start off with that level and layer because nobody is really highlighting the real reason why this is even happening in the first place. The real reason why this was able to happen in the first place is because, let's just be honest, black women, we, especially in America, you know, we've been shitting on black men. We don't need y'all. We hate y'all. We're better than y'all. Y'all ain't shit. You don't matter. You're lying. Stop whining. Stop complaining. Stop being a little bitch. Man up. Shut up. I get it. So you get to a point where it's like, alright. And let the right person, but the wrong person, say the right things to you. You just want to go wherever, like.
At least she admitted. Unlike the other ones, you wasn't giving men what they wanted in your bullshit. A lot of men didn't like that at all. Showing your boobs off, think you're using your sexuality. You're doing worse than what Pearly did because you're basically baiting guys, knowing that they'll never get a woman that looks close to you or even like you. Trying to act like somehow, some way, advocating for them is going to get them closer to a woman like you.
Oh, well, shit, finally, somebody. Because I can't trust those black women, because look how they do us. Even the ones that we thought were real, look how they do us. So I get it. Do I like it? No. But we have got to acknowledge that huge-ass elephant in the room. That is a factor. Now, like I said, y'all, we will be getting into the nitties and the gritties, too. Because a lot of y'all, I highly regret fucking with y'all. I highly regret collaborating with y'all. I highly regret co-signing y'all. And again, like, I really do.
So I think, I don't know, she might go after Game Changer. Ooh, wow. Yeah, she highly regret. So basically she basically did a 180 and pretend like she was different and then turned around and said, I highly regret to fuck with y'all. I highly regret messing with y'all.
My best to be unproblematic, but sometimes, y'all, sometimes you gotta go ahead and call it out. Sometimes you gotta applies to both black men and black women. So I get it. Do I like it? No, but that's the truth. Thank you, the flash drive. It says you are a real fit. This video. I think you meant to say you are real for this video. You admitted it earns respect in my book. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
And here we go right here. Now, this is what I'm talking about. No matter if you tell these motherfucking simp ass piece of shit dudes how you don't fit with these fucking black women, right? They will still try to say that you should be with your own. Like, you're supposed to force marriage and relationships on you because you're both black. Even though you ain't even attracted to this person and you don't even want to be around it. You can't even stand this people. Thank you for covering this topic. This is yet another reminder why black men need to stick with their own. Black love forever. Yeah, sure.
But you don't. So I can appreciate somebody like a Nick for being like, no, I'm racist. So I know how to deal with you. I know not to deal with you. But somebody's gonna be like, oh no, I know about black people. Like I employ black people, and you know me, I didn't say that. I didn't do that. I didn't mean it like that. But you know,
But yeah, I feel the same way about black people. You know, black people they're always late, and black people, they exaggerate their pain and their suffering. Like, black people, like, they should just be our monkey slaves, you know what I mean? Ass bitch. Like, I can appreciate somebody just being real. Thank you, D-Pain. Peace, Anika. You need Eric here for this one. Look, Eric don't even know about this. I don't think Eric know about this. I had asked him about it. I said, do you know what's going on with the whole Pearly thing? He was like, who the fuck is that? So my husband, he not into all of this.
And here we go. And this is the reason why we don't fuck with y'all. We don't fuck with y'all fake ass, fake nice girl act. Because the same game niggas who call us names are the same dudes are in this chat with you. We see these same dudes. We're not supposed to be in there. We not supposed to be in the same category as these dudes. David Johnson jumped from the woman's perspective. She's on the list too. And they jump all over these so-called women that advocate for men. And when they get burnt, they get mad and they jump to another girl.
Yeah, everybody ain't your damn friend. Okay, let me go to the bottom. Let me see what y'all saying. Thank you, Dyson. It says they caper pearls from SpongeBob SquarePants in real life. And they like to talk about simps, this or that. It's way I took months off away from this space. Thank you, Amit, for being a channel member. I appreciate you. Y'all like to get into some real talk. We're getting ready to speak in this dope discussion, okay? We can hit 800. Thank you, Garland, for becoming a channel member. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are super dope. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate you. And
it's funny that they call you a simp when you go to a woman that you actually like who gives you what you want. But for some reason, this chick hasn't got you no type of girl. At least Just Pearly things give you kind of this. It give you this kind of sense of you can get an average white girl like her any day. But these niggas go to the most some of the fake attractive women and think that these women are good women. Like, you gonna find these girls off the streets. And then these women pretend to give you this fucking great advice about, yeah, you do this and you do that, you do this and you'll get them. No, that's not how it goes.
Let me see if she gonna come up or not. Lord.
Hey, but Curly, fuck your coffee, Pearl. Today, come on, Pacey. You had 72 hours to think of something else.
And then she goes on this rant about how black men are treating her wrong and stuff, but you bring the most ghetto ass chick up there and calling people pasty and all that. Do you really think that this shit kind of works? When you let people like this and you associate yourself with people like this, you are who you associate with and who you let around you. That's one of the other reasons that turn people the fuck off. Just Pearly things is not associated with that alt-right shit like that. She was having one of guests. Nick Fuentes was on No Jumper too. He was doing the rounds.
The deer said, no.
Risk her business, risk her livelihood for you. No. If her people were like, nah, Pearly, you know, we're not working with X, Y, and Z because X, Y, and Z said this, then the third about us. Do you think she was stand there defending you like, oh no, you guys, we should support? No. She'd be like, oh hell no, well let me separate myself because I'll be damned if I lose my core audience and my fan base and my money and my business just to fit in with these niggas. Come on, y'all, we gotta be real. We gotta be real, you guys. And so I say all that to say, some people we just can't.
Okay, now somebody called her out. Somebody called her out. Did you guys hear Six the Goddess deliberate yesterday on how men are just tools and how we need to quit complaining? She assessed that prizes sit on the shelf and men are nothing but tools and we need to get over it. What do y'all think about that narrative? Don't that conflict with your normal talking points? I believe she's whatever, which is why I unsubscribed from her page. And y'all believing Danica Marie and she associated with Six the Goddess and saying all this shit about men, but then y'all want it. I said this before. Black men hide the fact that they are cucks. A lot of black men are emotional cucks for black women when they let them say anything they want just for some sex. They're losers, man. Yeah, you see a simp ass dude trying to make it seem like he knows what she was talking about, but hey, we got it right there, man. Let's see how long I got. Oh shit, almost 2 hours. Fuck. Hope people listen to the whole thing somewhat, or skip. You could skip. I ain't want this thing to be that long. But let's see. Danica Marie. Shit. I think I'm gonna have to cut this off and do a part 2. Danica Marie is 140. Come on. Damn it, come the fuck on, man. Okay. I'm gonna cut it off right here. And then restart it now. So, I'll be right back.